Are you a fan of the 2006 hit comedy sensation Little Man, starring Marlon Wayans as a little man who infiltrates a family? Do you remember the hit 2006 movie Little Man? Well, guess what? They gave it a sequel, or prequel, or whatever you want to call it, and they called it Orphan First Kill. And golly, get ready to pay top dollar for this bad boy because it perfectly captures the spirit of the hit 2006 comedy Little Man. So let's dive into it, shall we? Orphan is a 2009 horror film that surprisingly stood the test of time and somewhat remained in our collective memory. Even today, about 13 years later, you'll still find some people who remember this movie fondly. I'm going to spoil the movie from this point on, so if you have not watched Orphan from 2009 starring Vera Farmiga, Elizabeth Furman, and Peter Sarsgaard, you've had 13 years to watch it, and if you really cared about it not being spoiled to you, then I recommend you go watch it and then return to this review because I am reviewing a prequel of the first film. And in this prequel, the big reveal of the first film is already acknowledged at the start. To be quite honest with you, I kind of spoiled it already with my intro, but hey, what are you doing here? If you genuinely cared about blindly experiencing a 13-year-old film, you wouldn't have clicked on a review for its follow-up. Anyways, the film focuses on married couple Kate and John, whose marriage is on the rocks after their third child dies from complications at birth. They decide to work on their relationship by adopting a child instead.
If you encounter any problems you cannot resolve yourselves, you will be assigned children. That usually helps.
So they end up adopting the most pick-me girl in the orphanage, Esther. She is not like other girls. She paints things that you as a parent don't have to lie about liking. Anyways, as the story goes on, Kate notices that Esther is a little friggin' weird. Esther starts playing mind games with Kate and manipulates her husband into thinking Kate is relapsing as an alcoholic again. She goes as far as convincing John to take the kids and leave Kate if she doesn't go back to rehab. But eventually, the truth is discovered. Esther turns out to be an escaped mental patient with proportional dwarfism. In reality, she's actually in her 30s, and her aim is to seduce the fathers of the families she's adopted by, because she's so horny. The dad discovers this when he finds out that her paintings are actually glow-in-the-dark pornography. And that's all the context we need to jump into this bad boy. So the film opens on Estonia 2007, where we see drone shots of a car driving down a winter road. Now these drone shots are actually kind of nice. They're kind of reminiscent of the beginning of The Shining or something like that. At least that seems to be what I think they're going for. And then they instantly pair it with the ugliest looking shot. Just look at it. Ew. Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck? There's something I don't understand about it. Everything is in HD and then the car just looks like fucking PS2 graphics. Like what? So this is where we meet Anna. Now Anna is an art therapy teacher who's here at the psychiatric ward because she's got a job interview regarding some patient. And right away the place rolls out the red carpet of red flags. You got the super touchy guard. Listen, Johnny Sins, you can do things with a little more finesse. It has been a long time since Ivan has felt nice thighs. You got the creepy lady who's not really mopping, but they have her mopping the entrance for some reason. And then we meet Dr. Novotny, who basically just tells her, look, you don't want this job, lady. Just turn away and go home right now. And as he's telling Anna about there being docile patients and there being violent patients, an orderly comes up to Dr. Novotny and basically tells him that somebody's escaped.
Doctor, it's Lena. She's not in the room. Nobody can find her.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Can't you see I'm trying to show Anna around? Can you not wait 5 minutes until I'm done with the interview before you tell me about escaping patients? And so the place goes under lockdown mode and they discover that the patient that's escaped is Lena. When Anna asks who Lena is, Dr. Novotny provides her with an even bigger red flag.
Who's Lena?
Our most dangerous patient. In fact, she's the reason for the opening you're feeling. Your predecessor underestimated her and ignored the protocol.
You know what? On second thought, I think I'd like to think about it before I take the new job. And so then Novotny leaves Anna in this one room without even checking it, and he tells her she'll be safe there. She just has to wait for them to catch Lena, and then they can resume their interview. And she quickly realizes that she's not alone in there. Like, what the hell, Novotny? At least check the damn room before you tell her it's safe.
Did y'all just lock me in with? No, they locked her in there and they were like, run, run. Leave her in there.
She's a distraction.
The sacrifice.
Also, why the hell is it so freaking dark? You would think that an emergency shutdown would maybe call for all the lights to come on or brighten or something, not go dark. I have never heard of emergency hide and seek before, and I'm just curious as to why they're doing this, because it looks cool, I guess? Look, it costs a lot of money to have red light flashing, so we turn off main lights and keep red light flashing. It's a lot scarier this way. And right away, the kid that Anna's locked in with pulls out even more red flags.
Is that me?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
And upon conversing with the kid she's been left behind with, Anna figures out that this kid is actually Lena. The Lena they're all looking for.
Lena.
God damn it, guys. She was right here the whole time. Like, seriously, Novotny, what the hell? Did you not look into the room? She's right there. She's not even escaping. She's just sitting down. She's drawing. She's had the time to draw Anna. So then Lena ends up surrendering and they take her away. Get over here, you little shit. And then they just proceed with the interview as if nothing happened. It is a tough economy these days. It is hard out there, okay? After Dr. Novotny basically explains the twist of the first movie to Anna, Anna ends up teaching a class anyways. And Lena is a part of the class? Damn, this is a really good facility. Like, she's got great rights. It's like you just caused a panic and like a lockdown and you just back to painting by 2 o'clock. Awesome. The other person attending the class is the mop lady from earlier, who eventually, at the drop of one word from Lena, just attacks and goes ballistic on one of the guards. And then we see that Lena just pays her a piece of candy for her troubles.
Wait, why'd she go towards the lady?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine.
Fuck, that's hilarious.
She does that.
She does that.
Does that?
Ain't I a stinker?
Call me Dennis, cause I'm the menace.
Later on, they put Lena back in her room and she's just having TV time. Seriously, why would you want to get out of this place? You got a big room, you got a TV, you could literally pay people candy for murders and cause lockdowns whenever you feel like it. Why would you ever want to leave? Anna then receives a package from a really friendly guard. I mean, really friendly. He even watches her open it and he seems excited for what she's... Oh no. Oh no. I mean, technically nothing's wrong here. She is of age. Shouldn't say that. So Esther ends up tricking the guard into getting into her room. She ends up pulling a fast one on him and basically just kills him. So Lena gets the guard's keys and she's off. Second breakout of the day. She should literally be a part of the Suicide Squad. She's just good at this. She's talented. Second breakout of the day, and Anna isn't even out of the parking lot yet. This has gotta be record time. You thought that first breakout was a breakout? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
So after a series of loop-de-loops around the guards, Lena is just about ready to walk right out of the building when she gets interrupted by Johnny Sins over there. And man, what happens next is once again straight out of like Suicide Squad's deleted scenes.
Sasar, Exa, Kuisa.
Do you want some candy?
I am sorry to be on this so much, but this is too damn funny. I mean, didn't this lady just brutally assault somebody in art class like at most 2 hours ago? I mean, just look at her, she's just chilling. She's just chilling there, nobody sent her to her room. You brought this on yourselves. Maybe she's just not even a patient here. Oh no, dude, that's just the librarian. She'll do anything for a Tootsie Roll. And with what has to be record breakout time, Lena catches up to Anna before she can even take off. Then again, come to think of it, it is cold out there. We here in Canada have to wait like 20 minutes to defrost a car. So, you know, that might just be the Estonian winter, forcing her to stay in that parking lot for so long. So Anna ends up going back inside to warn the others that Lena has escaped, as if the trail of blood she's left behind didn't, you know, give off that vibe. Whatever. It's just a way to get her to leave her car unattended for a convenient amount of time, but, you know, whatever. So Anna ends up going home, finally calling it a day after such a rough first day of the job. And wouldn't you know it, Lena has snuck into the trunk and has basically gotten a ride from Anna. So as is expected, Lena kills Anna and then makes herself at home. So So she ends up using Russian Google to track down missing children from the United States. And it just becomes painfully obvious just how goofy it is that they're still trying to sell this like 25-year-old actress as a child, as like a 30-year-old who looks like a child, because at this point, no, she looks like a 20-year-old. At most, she looks like a teenager in a Netflix series. Why not just make this a sequel at this point? The whole premise is bogus enough. There's so much like plot holes that are going to arise from this. Listen, at this point, why not just make it like she survived the freaking ice pit, the freaking lake she fell into in the first one, and just, you know, just another family she kills? Why couldn't it have been second kill and not first kill? Second kill. I want second kill. So after picking the child that she would basically impersonate, Esther sets course for a new place, Moscow. So we are then transported to Darien, Connecticut, where we get to witness an epic sword fighting montage. So this is where we meet the Albright family, Trisha, Alan, and Gunnar. To be honest, there's nothing really like important about them. Just know that they're wealthy. They had a missing daughter a couple years ago. That's all the context you need, really. On their way out of the fencing match, Alan and Trisha talk about their missing daughter. Basically, Trisha wants Alan to move on because it's been years. Alan refuses to move on because naturally, that's his daughter. And at this moment, as fate would have it, they're visited by a high ground policeman. The scariest of policemen. And they were right to worry because whatever that scary high ground policeman had to say now has Trisha going to Moscow. And as you can guess already, Trisha is going to Moscow because they claim to have found her daughter, which is, as you can guess, Esther, the imposter. So she gets there and the people in Moscow are basically telling her that it's gonna be different. You don't expect the same daughter. You know, you're gonna have to adapt to the changes and all that. I mean, hey, what you want us to do? Not find your daughter? We found her. Here you go. She's gonna be different. You gotta adapt to that. It's fine. So then Trisha finally reunites with Esther. I mean, her real daughter, I did not notice what the hell the daughter's name was. Hold up. I am literally freaking dumb. It's Esther. That's the name she's posing. Her real name is Lena. Esther. Now we do, you know what I mean. Get out. And so mother and daughter reunite in the most awkward of ways ever.
Esther? Sweetheart. It's me. It's Mommy.
It's just so weird. Why is she in a piano room? Your daughter was Elton John the whole time. So you recognize her better. We gave her her signature piano. Why is this so awkward? Yuck. Ew, oh God, ew. Get away from her. Oh, it's so creepy. Stop.
I thought I would never see you again. Everything is right now.
Oh no, evil.
He's right.